Hello artists, so I'm going to show you how you can finish up this nighttime whimsical landscape. You need a whole lot of supplies, so I'm going to try to go really fast and you could always slow the video down. So here's what I've already done. I made the value painting and I did some white splattering for stars. So this is what you're going to need, all of the materials that I have laid out. Again, I'm going to go quite fast. I have a black piece of paper that hopefully if you're doing this video right after I show it in class, then I'll have some already cut. What you're going to do is to make this reflective surface that is kind of right here, to make this reflective surface, you're going to take this, just scoot everything over a little bit, take the black paper, fold it down horizontally, some of you might call that hot dog it way, and probably the best thing to do is draw with a pencil, but I'm going to freehand with my scissors again because of time. I'm going to leave the folded edge and not cut it right there. I'm only going to cut the open edge to make some kind of mountain-ish hill shape. The hardest part for this, I find, is to make things look natural and not just make like triangles. All right. So when I open it, that's going to end up being like my reflection and stuff. So I know that I did mine extra long on purpose. So I'm going to use a glue stick to glue that down. And then it doesn't look very natural yet. So let me boost that up a bit. And I could flip it over and cut off those extra bits, but I'm going to skip that part for now. What you need to make it look like a natural reflection is you need a white oil pastel, or in a pinch you could use white paint. And I'm going to write on the crease, I'm going to make a white line in the water, and I'm going to make some other lines too, just coming down all horizontally. That's in the video, it's not in real life. Okay, I feel like this might be confusing you, so I'll flip it over and cut those off. All right, and then we can see how it really looks, my friends. Boop. All right, so that's my water so far. All right, so, and another thing that you are going to be doing is finding a circle tracer to trace what will become your moon. So there's other ways that you can do moons, like you can stamp a circle too, like you could paint this white and stamp it, and then that could also be, but the blue will eventually go through. Actually, before I cut it out, I like to add the color. So you can use either these three colors if you want to add a little bit of black into it. It doesn't really matter. I do like a little bit of the yellow, although really, you know, people always, I feel like, make moons yellow. But when you look at the moon, is it always yellow? And then I'll make it darker on the other side. Don't forget your finger can blend in the oil pastels. And don't forget all those craters in the moon. I'm sure maybe you've heard the man in the moon. It could be as dark as you want it to be, okay? So again, it doesn't have to have black. I'm just trying to show you different things you could do. Okay. So when you're happy with your moon, that's when you can cut it out. Take your time so that you cut a circle that looks pretty decent. I know cutting circles can be really tough, but if you don't take your time and the circle looks kind of ganky, then that's going to be really noticeable. So remember to turn your paper, not your scissors, and make small cuts towards the back of your scissors. Boop. Okay guys, think about how you want it. I feel like this looks really black right there, but I'll worry about that later. Glue on the smaller paper, not the larger paper. And you could set it into your sky. Okay, so there's a few other things that I would like to point out. You can either use oil pastels or white paint to add some more reflections into the water by making, again, horizontal strokes in the center of your paper. I feel like I'm going so fast that I'm not really trying to be mindful, thinking about what I'm doing. Okay. So, when you're happy with that, there is another thing I want to show you. And again, you can use pieces of this type of stuff for other projects. This is a great trick for some clouds, is to make like the fluffy kind of curved line going out to the edge of your paper, not necessarily corner, and then taking your finger and then only blending in the bottom part of it. Only the bottom. I like to make mine more than one layer, or like more than one ripple. All right. I can't stop. I gotta put one more over here. Sorry, everybody. You're probably like, when is she gonna stop? So that's what it looks like if you don't blend it in. Not great. So make sure that you are taking your time and you are adding a little bit more to it to make them more interesting. All right, guys, so I am going to stop there. I think that covers pretty much all of it. This project turns out really nice, and I can't wait to see it if you try it, if you don't remember all these tricks, and happy arting.